Hello everyone and welcome back to the Well, I am again here with a new topic in C++. In the previous tutorial, we have covered object-oriented programming. So today we will see the next chapter in that C++ constructor. But before starting the tutorial, those who have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel. तो शुरू करते हैं आज का टॉपिक. So in the previous lecture, we have studied about object-oriented programming, right? And there we have got a brief description of constructor, and now we will see in detail what constructors are and what is their purpose in class. So a constructor is a special member function of a class that is automatically called when an object of that class is created. Okay, so जब भी हम object create करेंगे constructor automatically call हो जाएगा. Now let us see what the primary purpose of a constructor is. So the primary purpose of a constructor is to initialize the data members of the class, okay, when it is first created. So it is clear from the definition what constructor is and what is the purpose of it. Now let us understand constructor with the help of a figure so that it becomes more clear. So I am making a rectangle and naming it car, okay. So suppose this is your class and its name is car, okay, and some user is sitting here, okay, and he is working on his project, writing some code, and he create an object of this car class. So what he will write? Car obj, okay, like this. Now when he created this car object, what will happen? Compiler will automatically call the constructor of this class. So this is the constructor of the class, okay. So when user is creating an object, two things are happening. First, now suppose this is your memory, right, in computer. So here obj is created inside the memory, or you can say memory is allocated to car object, okay, memory allocation. So I'm writing in short, memory allocated to this car object, and currently this is empty, okay. This obj has nothing right now. So again understand it, this is your car class, okay, and there is a constructor. Then we have a user who created an object of this car class. So as soon as the object is created, what happened? Constructor is called. So this is step 1, this is step 2, calling of constructor, and simultaneously you can say this is also step 1, because when object is created, memory is allocated. Now this object is empty, it has nothing, so constructor is called. And by the definition we know what is the purpose of constructor. Its purpose is to initialize data members to the object, right? So it will initialize all the data member in this object. So this is what constructor do. And in simple word, if we want to understand, constructor का काम सिर्फ इतना है, हमारा जो भी क्लास होगा उसके अंदर जो भी मेंबर वेरिएबल्स उनको इनिशियलाइज करना. इनिशियलाइज क्यों करता है? सो दैट अवर प्रोग्राम रन प्रॉपरली, ओके. और इसे हम लोग ऐसे भी समझ सकते हैं. सी ऑब्जेक्ट क्या होता है? इट इज, आप इसको ऐसे समझ लो, इट इज अ जार, राइट. नाउ दिस इज अ एम्प्टी जार एंड इट कैन बी फिल्ड बाय डिफरेंट थिंग्स. तो इसमें सामान कौन डालेगा? सामान यूजर ही डालेगा, राइट, जो इसको यूज कर रहा है. अपने आप इसमें कोई भी सामान स्टोर नहीं होगा, राइट. इवन अगर हम वाटर बॉटल समझ लें, देन बॉटल में पानी भी हमें खुद से डालना होता है, राइट. अपने आप पानी बॉटल में नहीं आ जाता है. सेम वे हमने जो कार का ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट किया वो क्या था? एक एम्प्टी जार है, राइट. उसके अंदर कोई भी डेटा नहीं है अभी, और खुद से डेटा वो स्टोर नहीं कर सकता. उसके लिए हम कंस्ट्रक्टर क्रिएट करते हैं, और ये कंस्ट्रक्टर का काम होता है कि हमारे जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट हो रहे हैं उसके अंदर डेटा मेंबर्स को इनिशियलाइज करता जाए. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. नाउ लेट अस सी मोर अबाउट कंस्ट्रक्टर. सो दिस इज the prototype of a constructor. So you have your class car, then is your opening brace, or you can say the start of your class, then is your access modifier which is public, and after that you create your constructor. So name of constructor is the same as your class name, okay. So class name starts with capital alphabet, so constructor also start with capital alphabet. Then is the body of your constructor, okay. This is the body of your constructor. Inside it you will write your code. And important thing about constructor, it has no return type. As you can see, this is blank, right, and neither it has void return type nor any other return type. So what does return type mean? Like आप लोगों ने फंक्शंस में देखा होगा, जो हमारा C++ प्रोग्राम का मेन फंक्शन होता है उसको हम क्या लिखते हैं? इंट मेन, लाइक दिस, राइट. एंड देन आवर कोड हियर. सो इस मेन फंक्शन का रिटर्न टाइप क्या है? इंट है. मीन्स हमें जो भी यहाँ से आउटपुट मिलेगा वो इंटीजर टाइप की वैल्यू एज ए आउटपुट मिलेगा, ओके. बट कंस्ट्रक्टर में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होता. So it has no void return type, neither any other data type. Okay, so this is the prototype of constructor. Now we will see different types of constructor and then we will do the program. Another important thing about constructor is here we have defined constructor as public. Okay, so public means it can be accessed from inside the class or outside the class. So inside the class means ये जो हमारा curly brace है, right? हम इस constructor को इसके अंदर भी कॉल कर सकते हैं यहाँ कोड लिख के. एंड आउटसाइड द क्लास मीन्स ये क्लास का एंड है, राइट? दिस इज द एंडिंग बेस ऑफ दिस क्लास. और इसके बाद हम अपना इन मेन फंक्शन लिखते हैं, राइट? देन हियर इज द कोड. सो यहाँ पे हम जो कोड लिखेंगे वो इस क्लास के आउटसाइड हो जाए, इट मीन आउटसाइड द क्लास. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हम अपने कंस्ट्रक्टर को कॉल करें. सो दिस वर द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग अबाउट कंस्ट्रक्टर. नाउ लेट अस सी डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्टर वन बाय वन, द थ्योरी पोर्शन, एंड देन वी विल डू द प्रोग्राम. Alright, so let us see different types of constructor. So the first one is default. So this is the constructor that takes no parameters and is automatically provided by the compiler if no other constructor is defined. Okay, it initializes the data members to their default value. Okay, what does it mean? It means अगर numeric type है तो जीरो वैल्यू, पॉइंटर्स है तो null ptr. ओके, सो डिफॉल्ट कंस्ट्रक्टर एक ऐसा कंस्ट्रक्टर है जिसे कंपाइलर ऑटोमेटिक प्रोवाइड करता है अगर यूजर ने अपने प्रोग्राम में कोई भी कंस्ट्रक्टर डिफाइन नहीं करा है. ओके, सो नाउ लेट अस सी दिस विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रोग्राम. सो लेट अस राइट द प्रोग्राम. सो हैश include iostream, then using namespace std. Now we will define our class here. So define the class. So keyword class, then class name, suppose car, then is your opening brace which is the start of your class and this is your closing brace of the class. So इसके बाद हम लोग सेमीकोलन लगाते हैं. ओके, अब हम लोग क्लास की बॉडी लिखेंगे. सो लेट अस टेक अ वेरिएबल. सो क्लास में हम लोग किस तरह से वेरिएबल को डिक्लेयर करते हैं वो देखते हैं. सो फर्स्ट वी राइट द एक्सेस मॉडिफायर which is private here, then colon sign. Okay, and now you will write your variable. So suppose I am taking the first variable is int year. Okay, second is string make, third is string model. So I have taken three variables for this class car and these variables are private. Okay, even if I don't write it private here, okay, then also by default they are private. Now we will write our default constructor. So car, then opening and closing brace, and then is the body of your constructor. Okay, so this is your default constructor. By default constructors are public. We will write public. Okay, and we can comment here default constructor. Okay, so now we have our default constructor. Now we have studied that constructor are used to initialize the member variable, right? So हमारे ये जो मेंबर वेरिएबल्स हैं ईयर मेक एंड मॉडल, इनको हम लोग इनिशियलाइज करेंगे इन अवर कंस्ट्रक्टर. सो देयर आर टू वेज टू इनिशियलाइज देम. एक तो हम लोग कंस्ट्रक्टर की जो बॉडी है, मीन्स ये जो ब्रेस ओपन हो रहा है और ये जो ब्रेस क्लोज हो रहा है, इसके अंदर हम लोग यहाँ पे इनको इनिशियलाइज कर सकते हैं. ओके, और दूसरा कंस्ट्रक्टर की बॉडी के बाहर हम लोग वेरिएबल्स को इनिशियलाइज कर सकते हैं. ओके, हम लोग दोनों करके देखेंगे. सो फर्स्ट इनिशियलाइज इट इनसाइड द बॉडी. So year equals 2024, make equal Mahindra, okay, and model equals Thar. Okay, so this is how we initialize the variable inside our constructor. We can write cout statement here also. So cout the model name, okay, like this. Copy paste this line, make by, okay, model year, change this model to make, change this model to year. So we have written our constructor and after the class ending brace we will write our main function. Okay, and here we will create object of our car class. So car where C is capital, then object name, suppose obj car. Okay, and semicolon. Now if we run this, so you can see the output. The model name is Thar, the make by Mahindra, and the model year 2024. Okay, so this is one way of initialization of your data members inside the default constructor. Okay, so now let us see another way of initialization of our data members. So remove this from here and after our car constructor, okay, here use colon. Colon is used for initialization of any data members. So here we write year 2024, okay, then comma make by Mahindra. So Mahindra, then comma model which is Thar. Okay, Now if we run it again, we have our output. The model name Thar, the name by Mahindra, and model year 2024. Okay, so these are the two ways how you initialize your data members using default constructor. Okay, you can use curly brace instead of simple bracket. Now if we run it, then also you can see code executed successfully. So you can use any of these braces for the initialization of your member variables. So this was your default constructor. Alright guys, so the next is parameterized constructor. So let us see this. It takes one or more parameters, right, allowing you to initialize the data members with specific value, okay, when an object is created. So parameterized constructor क्या करता है, ये कुछ parameters को इंक्लूड करता है एंड डेटा मेंबर्स को इनिशियलाइज करता है विद सम वैल्यूज जब भी ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट होता है. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई वी नीड दिस पैरामीटराइज्ड constructor. So let us see this. Suppose you went to a mall, okay, and there are two machines of toy creating. So one of your friend went on the machine M1, so we create this is M1, okay, and there is another machine and you can name this M2, right? Now this machine is using default constructor, so I'm writing in short DC, and this is using parameterized constructor, so PC. Okay, so default constructor, when your friend operates on it, suppose there are two buttons and he is operating on one of the machine and it produces output T1, okay, and you are operating on this machine, it has also buttons for operation. This machine gives you output T2. So this is the name of toy T1 and it has some properties. Suppose toy is of red color and its height is 1 feet, okay. This toy T2 is of red color and height is suppose 2 feet. Now your friend wants more toy, so again he operates on this machine, so the output is again T1, same red color and same height, okay. You operate on this machine and you get toy T3 of green color, okay, and its height is suppose 1 feet. So you can see the difference between these two. Person who is using M1 machine is getting same type of toys every time, whereas the person using M2 machine is getting different types of toys. So how this is happening? This is happening by the use of this constructor DC and constructor PC. Okay, default constructor has default values and therefore it is always producing the same output, whereas parameterized constructor, it will take input from you, okay, every time and will give you the output as your requirement. So that's why parameterized constructor are used. So this can be asked in your interview, why do we need parameterized constructor? So you can explain this with the help of this example. So I hope the difference is clear between default and parameterized and the need of parameterized constructor. Now let us see the program for parameterized constructor. Alright, so let us write the code as include IOStream using namespace std. Now our class name, so class toy, then is our start of the class using opening brace, okay, and this is the end brace. So इसके बाद हम लोग semicolon लगाते हैं. Now we will define our variables or we can say data members. So private, then colon, string, color, okay, string type. So I am taking two variables, color and type. Now comment here, create parameterize constructor. So now we will create our constructor, but before that we mention the access specifier of our constructor. So by default it is public, so same as the class name, then bracket open and close, then curly brace open and close, okay. Now this is parameterized constructor, so we will pass two parameters here, string, because we are using two variables, so we are passing two parameters inside our constructor. So first is color, so for color we can use C, then string type, so we can take T here, okay. Now color equals C and type equal T. So हमारे कंस्ट्रक्टर में जो भी पैरामीटर्स में वैल्यूज आएंगी, ओके, सी और टी में वो कलर और टाइप को इनिशियलाइज हो जाएंगी, ओके, बिकॉज यूज ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्टर इज टू इनिशियलाइज द डेटा मेंबर्स, राइट. सो वो हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे कर लिया है. नेक्स्ट, सी आउट some statement, the color of car is, okay, pass C here, then and then again copy paste this line and change color to type and C to T. So our constructor is ready now. Now we will write our main method. Okay, so after the class ending brace, we write our main method. So in main, and here we create the object of our class toy. So toy obj toy. Okay, and inside it we will pass our argument. So first is red and other is suppose doll. Okay, one more object we can create obj toy 1. Okay, and we pass blue fish and finally return 0. So we have written the program and now we will run it. So we are getting one error in a constructor toy. Okay, on line number सेमीकोलन बिफोर टी. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने क्या किया, लाइन नंबर 15 पे एरर शो कर रहा है, टाइप टी लिख दिया, इक्वल साइन मिस हो गया, सो इक्वल, नाउ रन इट अगेन. So here is the output. You can see the color of car is red, the type of car is doll, the color of car is blue, the type of car is fish. Okay, so for two objects we are getting two outputs, and you can see we are getting different outputs with the help of parameterized constructor, जो कि हम लोगों ने difference अभी पढ़ा था, right? Why do we need parameterized constructor? So this is all about parameterized constructor. If you have any doubt, then please comment in the comment section. Now the next is copy constructor. So let us see that also.